Start the show. It's begun. Scotty's dumb and he looks like shit. He's a fucking dumb nitwit.
Dude, if I look like shit, what do you look like?
A god.
Which
The
one?
God.
Which god do you resemble?
I don't know. The god of fat neck beards, dude.
TJ, you got this new style and haircut, and then you just cover it up with
Why
a
hiding it,
beanie
bro?
where nobody can see your
Well,
style
why hiding
and
it, bro?
haircut.
The thing is that my hair is greasy, and I didn't have any time to
Greasy.
get ready because, you know,
Yeah,
the,
greasy, boy.
the first
Why
thing
didn't you have any time to
It's
get
not
ready?
greasy.
Because the first
It's
thing,
greasy.
Shut up. The
It's
first
greasy.
thing. Why don't you shut the fuck
Oh,
up?
why don't I shut up? Oh, yeah, you never interrupt anybody,
I
man.
never do.
Oh.
So I'm laying in bed in peace and happiness, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, our dumb asses are here for work at the time we
on
all
time.
agreed to. How stupid of us.
I know.
How retarded of us drooling retards to be on time for work at the place we all agreed to be at the time we all agreed to be.
I'm glad you see
And
it my way.
awake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck you, TJ.
Why? Why fuck me? You're the guys are the ones who interrupted my sleep. If anything,
No,
I should be saying
you
fuck you.
Go to
No.
sleep earlier, bitch.
We didn't convene.
How am I supposed to go to sleep earlier? I had to do research for this episode.
You interrupted
And before
the
that-
in
flow
advance.
of this episode. We were supposed to start. We were supposed to convene at 1:30, TJ.
Uh-huh.
You didn't come out of your fucking hibernation hole until 2.
What?
It was damn near 2.
Damn,
No,
me
it was
too.
1:40 something.
No.
Yeah, it was.
Wrong.
And I woke up at the
Wrong.
first knock, dude.
You came in here with me and fucking Scotty. You walked out of your bedroom, and I looked at my phone, and it was fucking 1:54.
Knock, 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 knock. Let us in. Let us in.
I love the inversion of this, that we're the inept retards.
You are.
Because you couldn't fucking set an
TJ
alarm
needs
before you
Betty
flopped
Bye.
in bed last
TJ
night.
Why
need Betty
don't
Bye.
you just fucking
Why
wait
don't you just
until
wake
I
up on
naturally
time,
wake
bitch?
up?
Let me ask you this.
Wake up
TJ.
at 1, TJ.
Let me ask you this, TJ.
1 p.m.
What
You know what?
if-
No, fuck you. Because I had to
No,
work
fuck nothing,
from fucking
bitch.
8:30 last night
Hey,
to
you know what?
fucking like
It's
3
called
in the morning.
planning in advance.
It doesn't matter how much
how
planning
far in
I do.
advance?
How much
How
planning I
far
gotta
in
do?
advance did you know
When
about
you
this
fucking-
episode?
What?
Most of my episodes I start fucking thinking about at least 1 to 2 weeks before, TJ.
I ain't doing that.
That's your
Fuck
own
off with
damn
that
fault
shit.
then, bitch.
Fuck off with that shit,
Fuck
bitch.
off with your planning.
Fuck off with that shit. You
Why-
a fucking retard.
Continue to fly by the seat of your pants. Continue to fly by the seat of your fucking pants.
You know
That's
what?
you get.
You guys need to work around my fucking
No.
schedule.
No, wrong. Wrong, bitch. Wrong.
When I wake up, I'll call you when I'm ready.
no.
And then you come over.
No.
And maybe we shoot an episode if I feel
Hey, this ain't
like
2011
it.
TJ.
Thanks.
This is 2019 TJ. You better be
Yeah.
fucking be happy,
Yeah.
bitch.
Not only that, TJ, I want you to think about
Yeah, well, you want
how
me to
this
think
would
about?
be if it was me. That was like if you and Scotty were chilling here, and you're like, "Where's Paul?" And you call me and call me and call me. Nothing happens. You have to drive all the way across town. You pound on my door, and I answer the fucking door in a blanket.
Yeah.
How would you feel? You'd be pissed to shit that
Yeah,
you
but
had
that's
to
what-
waste your fucking time.
That's because it's you, Paul.
What are you talking about? That's because it's me.
It's because it's you, Paul.
You said it's fine if you have to
It's
fucking
not-
wait.
I'm not saying anybody can do things
No.
the way I do.
I'm gonna
saying
pound, I know where
can
your
do things the
bedroom
way-
is. I'm pounding on the wall next time.
You ain't pounding on nothing.
I'm going
ain't
out on
pounding
your
on
porch,
shit.
and I'm going to start drumming on the fucking wall until your ass gets up.
So impatient, too.
Wake up, TJ.
I had to go put on a pair of pants and everything. It was horrible.
It's ridiculous.
God, it was like hell.
Goddamn TJ, dude.
Hell is for TJ.
No one understands my suffering.
Fuck your suffering.
But you know what? I don't care because I was up all night and I put together a hell of a document.
You know
that
what?
goes on and on and
I think
on.
you're just
so-
trying to ignore the elephant in the room, TJ.
What's that?
Vor, dude.
Vor?
You're
Are you into elephant vor, Scotty? Is
I
that
am,
what you're
dude. Elephant vor. That's the only kind of vor I like, though.
Oh, okay.
Elephant vor?
It's
What
out
is
there.
that? What is it?
What? I mean, it's obviously vor with an elephant.
Vor
I don't
is
get
like.
it.
Isn't vor like?
I don't know. I'll type in elephant vor and you fucking take a look. Here you go. Yeah, let's
But it's
take.
basically like you want to be eaten.
Yeah, here's
Usually, they
you go.
themselves want to. Like TJ wants to be consumed.
there you go.
Yeah, see, like the person wants to be consumed.
There's some elephant vor.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
See, vor animation missing zoologist. Our elephant will take her into his mouth fully, and she will move inside his mouth. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Alright.
these people want to be eaten.
She wants to be eaten by the elephant.
Got it.
Or I don't know if she wants to be eaten, but the people who are jerking off to this want to see her get eaten by the
What
elephant.
do you mean, the people?
The people watching.
Isn't this from your private collection here, TJ?
No, this is on YouTube, so it's right here on the YouTube.
Oh wow, there's like a trailer for it and shit, dude.
Yeah,
Merciless
the
nature.
best elephant vor. What happened to the missing zoologist?
Oh,
It's not even a proper animation. It's just like a series of stills.
You're cute.
Well,
You're a
in the
cute little
preview.
elephant.
Oh,
no.
I see. You gotta like buy it. They're trying to sell it to you.
Yeah. If you want to see the actual
Oh
animation.
yeah, dude. Oh, it's
look.
full.
That's not how elephants lay down.
That's
This is
how
not-
this elephant
that's
lives.
not-
Witness her sad.
It's also
story.
not
That's
how
not
elephants
accurate.
eat either,
Well,
people.
I mean that has to happen
Nah,
for the
do they
vor
swallow-
part,
they
right?
swallow-
You get all specific, and it's a fucking elephant literally, like, chowing down on a human being whole.
Yeah.
That's not how an elephant lays down. It's like, that's your problem with this?
Yeah.
So TJ, like, would the Attack on Titan universe be like your ideal universe? Like,
The Attack on Titan universe.
because like think about
Oh, yeah,
it. There's
dude.
I
like,
don't know. I've never seen
TJ'd
that.
be standing
Oh, you have
on
to-
the top of one of them walls,
oh,
just
you've never
like jerking
seen it?
off.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I saw like the first episode.
We know the
but it
premise.
was boring, so I stopped
What do
watching.
you mean it was boring?
It was boring.
Dude, that's one of the animes that I think you should actually fucking watch.
I don't know. I think I tried to watch it. I watched maybe like 1 or 2 episodes,
It's
and I was
good.
kind of just like meh,
It's
meh,
good.
garbage.
just
meh.
imagine a giant just reaching down to you with like a fucking happy little just grin on its face and fucking chow down on you, dude.
No, I'm not into the whole giant thing. That's not one of my fetishes. So
But they
Well,
eat you,
how
though.
how the fuck does vor work if you're not a giant?
I mean, maybe some same size vor would be okay, but not this giant shit.
So you don't want a giant to eat you.
That's gross.
Why is that
Giants.
gross?
I don't know. I'm just not into giants. It's fucking sick. Those people
Yeah, but
are
they're
sick.
eating you though.
Those people who are into giants
Look,
are gross to me.
But they're
Just
eating
go,
you.
go to YouTube and search like Titan eating person Attack on Titan, so you get an
Yeah.
idea what it's like.
I mean, I've seen it.
Okay, so you've seen them eat.
Yeah, I know what it's like. I've seen it. That was one of the fucking opening scenes. Is like
It didn't
the
make you
dude-
cock like a rock.
The kid's, the main dude's like mother gets eaten or something,
Yeah.
and he's all like, oh, he does that thing where his anime eyes get all like tiny for a second, like the pupils,
So what you're telling me is there's like subgenres of vor. So like that's not the
Oh,
vor.
yeah.
That's not, so like you don't want to be eaten by a giant.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
like
Sounds like we're caught in the vortex.
the
Oh.
vortex. Woo woo. No, there's like same size vor and shit, and then there's like
Is there like miniature thing where like someone is like shrunk down and then eaten?
yeah.
Okay.
That's like macro shit, but that's basically like I don't understand. I don't know if there's a real difference between the people who dream about a giant eating them versus the people who dream about being shrunk down and being eaten by a normal person who has
Oh, there's
been
a
a
total
giant from
difference.
their
There is.
perspective.
There's
That's
a total
That's like
difference.
Alice in Wonderland, dude.
Yeah, like the giant is abhorrent to everybody,
Right.
And it comes and gets you. That's specific,
Right.
In the other one, you're shrunk down, and that person is normal, and they're doing it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
they can,
But what is the difference in dynamic? Because like if you think about it from like the perspective, like other than just knowing that, it's still basically like you're being eaten by a giant because you're. I mean, like I guess not because you're small.
the difference
but
is the
from
is
your
the
perspective,
psychological.
they're a giant.
The
So you
difference
think it's
is
just the psychological
dynamic. It's the
dynamic between the two?
It's the difference
participants.
between being wanting to be defiled by the beast in the woods. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
That everybody's afraid of, or wanting to be defiled by somebody who's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Ah, okay.
You see?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. And then there's like hard vor, where it's more like less about being swallowed alive. Like the stuff in Attack on Titan is more like hard vor because they're just being like
Chewed.
bitten
Yeah,
into
dude.
and chewed up and stuff. Like most vor stuff concerns being swallowed alive.
Well, that's what I was asking. Is like how, I guess the same size. How does same size vor work then?
I mean, they just bend the laws of like nature and reality, where it's like
Oh.
somehow a person can just unhinge their jaw and swallow another.
Okay,
person
so
whole.
vor isn't like the being cooked thing. That's different.
Well, that's part of. I mean, that's like that.
it
That
is?
would be a subgenre of hard vor.
Oh, okay.
See, so, which is different than soft vor, which
What a
is people being
conversation.
swallowed alive.
So what is erotic about it? Like, what is like the erotic about like being eaten alive? Like,
I don't know.
Like,
I
just
mean,
like you're gonna be killed. So like,
Did you-
you're-
did
you're
you-
dead?
What's erotic about like feet or?
Did you
fucking,
Did you fuck
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of pies and
No, I mean,
or
like, I don't
anything?
really know.
Did you used to have like a food fucking thing? You know,
a food fucking thing?
Is it just
Yeah.
like you're
'Cause
gonna
it seems
be
like-
dead?
it seems
and
like-
consumed.
an intrinsic link between the act of eating and
Yeah.
consuming food and sex. So I'm just
Oh, yeah.
wondering, like, what's the Did you was there a tie-in moment for you where you just your mom cooked a cherry pie one day and you saw that hole in the middle of it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I think maybe it was when I saw American Pie, dude.
Yeah, you saw him fucking the apple pie.
I'm like, if he could fuck a pie, I can fuck a pie.
I could be the pie.
Pie fucker.
I'm gonna be the pie fucker. And then I was like, ooh, what if some food fucked me? And then I got that banana. It was a classic fucking moment.
I'm always interested in that type of fetish, like foot fetishes and stuff, because there's really a psychological impetus for it. There's some
I don't know how.
There's a sexual cross-wiring.
I don't know how you explain a fetish. I don't know how you can fucking explain the appeal of a fetish to someone who just doesn't inherently get it. Because I don't like feet. I know there's a ton of people out there that are super into fucking feet.
Right.
And then there's subgenres of the foot fetish.
Right.
Like some people like the tops of the feet, some people like the bottoms of the feet.
Yeah.
Some people like the feet to be clean, some people like the feet to be dirty.
Have you guys heard about the people that like to paint women's feet and legs yellow?
To paint them yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you told us about that a few days ago.
Go fucking look it up, dude.
What is it called?
I don't know.
Well, I don't. How am I gonna look it up?
It's a really obscure subreddit.
Paint yellow
it is.
leg fetish.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find it. Fed legs.
That might be. Is it Reddit?
I think that is
Reddit?
it. Yep.
Okay, let's see. So here's they're making. Oh, it's not safe for work. Obviously, a lot of this stuff is not safe for work. Oh, this dude's hot for the mannequin that's painted yellow.
Well, that they paint actual women's legs yellow.
But this dude's dude's so into it. He's like, ooh, yellow mannequins.
I guess this is called fed legs.
Yeah,
I'll look it up
I don't
more.
understand why. Because what about? Oh wow, there's
Here. Yeah, pull that picture
What?
up, dude.
He talks about on that page about how he had a dream about a woman with yellow legs, and
so they don't even paint their feet. There's one chick in the middle who doesn't have it, and then all the other ones have yellow legs. I mean, are their legs actually yellow? This is just a shop.
it's a
Why
Photoshop
didn't they
for sure.
shop this chick? So they're just
You can tell
like,
it's
for
Photoshop.
contrast?
oh, okay.
Come on,
not
TJ.
For
woke.
the sake
dude.
of contrast.
She ain't woke.
To show the difference in hotness between a yellow-legged bitch and a non-yellow-legged bitch, obviously.
Get their
TJ.
fed legs.
I don't understand. Yeah, this. I mean,
How do you explain this to
How could
somebody?
this guy possibly explain the appeal of this to
yellow.
anyone who doesn't?
Oh God, it's
Just-
yellow.
Immediate. Oh,
Here's the
well,
thing.
maybe this is why.
Well, here's the thing, TJ. It's kind of an interesting, yeah, it's kind of an interesting fetish because he claims he had this dream. He started doing this exclusively for himself and made this subreddit, and it organically grew to thousands of people.
And some people just stumbled on it and are like, "Women with yellow legs, huh?"
Yeah, so he actually, if you think about it, if some of these people aren't just there as looky-loos or as people that are watching a weirdness unfold and they're actually into this, he created and spread a fetish.
Yeah, I mean, I think didn't you say after we
pretty cool,
learned about this
honestly.
that you wanted to create and start your own fetish?
Who the fuck wouldn't?
I
dude?
do. Yeah, because if this guy can do it, so can I.
Yeah, I mean that means anybody can do it.
It could be any kind of fetish at all, though. I want to do something totally different. You know what I mean? I want to do nipple eyes. I've got a fetish for transposing eyeballs and nipples. So the woman is normal, but her eyeballs are on her nips, and her nips are on her eyeballs. You know what I mean?
Damn, dude. And man, you guys made me go to Reddit and I see I have a comment. I'm like, oh, what's this comment? It's just like, you're pretty sad to watch now.
That's why I don't go to Reddit, dude.
You're over.
If I go to Reddit,
Used
I
to be
ignore
somebody, now you're garbage.
I ignore any updates that I've got because I know it's going to be dog shit. And I go straight to our subreddit. And if I find something that I think is stupid, I'll reply to the stupid person that posted it. And then I leave.
Oh, man.
That's how I do Reddit now.
I just wanted to know why. I just asked him, what am I doing wrong, man? What am I doing wrong? What can I do to please you?
Oh my god, dude! And you just made that fucking idiot's day. That's what he wants. He wants you to think you care what he thinks.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm really just curious. I want to know. I want to know not so I can necessarily do it, but I just want to know what his objection is.
I've got an idea.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. There are these TJ sucks now people sprinkled through our community when it comes to
rightfully so.
When it comes to your content versus some, point the 2011 TJ meme.
2011 TJ was good, dude.
Right. So those people are around, and I've talked to some of them. And what I found is almost uniformly is people that are salty that you've walked back from being like a super loud anti-SJW voice.
Oh, okay.
Like there's a lot of the people that feel that way about you feel like that was your peak when you were being,
I hate SJWs.
Right. And I'm not saying maybe it was your peak. I don't know,
right.
but like they that's how they feel. They feel like when you were doing like I'm responding to BuzzFeed every day and I'm talking about Anita Sarkeesian and all of that shit, that was peak TJ.
Oh, okay.
And now that you don't do that anymore, it's sad to watch you decline, TJ.
Sad.
It has been sad to watch him decline.
Wrong.
I love Scotty so much.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, one day I might even be as fucking void of charisma and something to say as Scotty himself.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost.
Oh yeah.
I might.
The void
I
of
might
charisma
come
just
down
made me belly
all
laugh.
the way
Get
to
outta here,
Scotty's
TJ.
level.
Get out of here, TJ.
Oh, that's my goal in life, to make you belly laugh, Paul.
TJ, look, dude.
Nothing makes me happier.
TJ, look.
All I have to do to make Paul belly, all I have to do is like, if I
to
took a shit in
aspire-
my hands, we're like, look, Paul, it's a pudding. He'd be like, ha.
That's probably true.
Exactly.
If you ate it after that,
No, I
would
ain't eat
puke
no
and laugh.
shit.
TJ, you know what? If I'm gonna actually give you a compliment and compliment you on something that I think you're better than me at, which is there's very few things, but I'll tell you what it is. It's making people fucking hate you. God,
That's
dude,
not true.
You are fucking great at that.
That's not
dude.
true. You're a natural, Scotty. You're a fucking
And,
natural.
I learned from the best.
all you have
bitch.
to do is show
I learned
up.
from the best.
Yeah, big
Dude,
bro.
I learned from Big Brother. Thanks for all your lessons.
Dude, I have to try to be hated. You just have to show up, and you just hated.
Oh man, dude.
See what you did to me, man. That's how you changed me, TJ.
Oh fuck me.
I probably could have been a fucking doctor or a lawyer.
The two of you
Instead,
are
I'm just
I
a
could have
fucking
been a
shadow.
doctor or a lawyer.
just
It's
TJ.
you.
Until I met TJ, until I was born around TJ, dude. Then
I love it.
My fucking life was over.
Oh man,
Yeah.
dude. I so missed out not ever having a brother, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool because you have someone, like, if you're someone who likes to argue, and obviously we are,
Of course I am.
then having a sister to argue with, that sucks.
That's
'cause
one thing, yeah.
Then that's like women arguments.
Well, they
And that's not fair.
I got to be honest with you, dude. Maybe it was different for other people that grew up with a bunch of sisters, but I grew up in a house that was literally like it was a matriarchy.
Right, it was estrogen.
And so I deferred to my little sisters in a lot of things because you're supposed to, because you're a dude and you're the example. So it's like they got away with shit I would never fucking get away with.
Yeah, I know. That you have that famous story about the
Even outside of
the
that
weed
shit.
and stuff. But I mean, that's like
all the time.
That's just a classic
I hit
example.
one of my sisters in the stomach one time as
Right.
a response to her literally walking up with a remote control for the TV and whacking me in the face with it.
What the fuck, dude?
And I hit her in the stomach. I got fucking grounded for like 2 weeks. You
And
know how many
nothing happened
times
to her.
nothing happened to her?
Oh no, and it's
Dude,
not
they
going
would walk
to.
up and slap me. You know that famous story when I was playing the game of life and they slapped me and made me cry and run away because I couldn't kill them.
yeah.
Say sorry.
That's all they got for that. They didn't get grounded. Dude, if I'd have bitch slapped one of them over the game of life, I'd have been in the dungeon for like a year. My friends would have forgotten me. They'd be like, oh, remember that Paul guy? Oh, yeah.
Remember that house there?
Whatever
I
happened
looked
to
like
him?
this when I got out.
Oh man.
It's just absurd. But I don't know if that was a male-female dynamic or if that was a function, like I said,
dude.
of me living in a house where the only other dude was my stepdad,
I've known a lot of people
who wasn't really my ally at the time.
that were in your boat, and I've heard the exact same
Yeah, I
thing.
mean that's why you can't let women take control of society because they won't be fair.
They won't,
be
dude.
fair. It's just a matter of fucking.
I don't
truth,
think
man.
it's a women thing.
It's
I
a
think it's a
it is.
brother-sister thing.
No, it's definitely a women thing.
You think?
Oh yeah. Oh
Dude,
yeah.
People may think that fucking men have been doing a fucking disservice to the world, but we've actually been holding shit together.
Yeah,
dude.
like you know what?
and you know what?
I know one wants
our
to say
grip
it,
is
but it's time
breaking.
to say it. You know, when we, I know
The
that
grip
women were
on the-
oppressed throughout most of history, but there was a
Good
reason
reason.
for that. Because if you let them be unoppressed, shit starts getting wild. And before you know it, we're all just going to
Look,
be in
dude,
fucking cages
Look what's
rotting
happened
away.
in the last 100 years. The more rights women get, look how society is. Look how the
Society's
world's
declined.
I mean,
Fine.
like climate change, all these problems are coming to a head right now at the same
Man,
time.
I wasn't,
don't know, man.
I wasn't
The
extrapolating
more,
all this crazy
the
shit.
more rights we give women, the more climate change kicks in, the more society destabilizes. Good point, Paul. Good point.
I'm pretty sure that it's more a function of the fact that I was not only the eldest but the only boy amongst a bunch of sisters. I'm pretty sure that's what it was about.
See,
but
if you had like 3 or 4 brothers to get your back, they'd
Oh.
be like, "Why you mistreating Paul, huh?"
yeah,
You know?
Or if I just had nothing but brothers, then I would be lost in the mix there somewhere, and everybody else would always be in trouble, and I definitely would have been the smartest one of that group.
Oh yeah, you could have just like, oh man, the one good thing about Scotty, since he said the one good thing about me, the one good thing about Scotty is that he was the way worse kid, so I could get away with anything.
Not as bad as Scotty.
All the heat was on him all the time.
Except for school, dude. You had horrible grades.
Well, yeah, but
that's when you took the most heat because, like,
yeah, there was no acad like
Yeah.
Scotty fucking
Scotty
failed my
homework.
test.
Scotty failed my. Yeah, exactly. I think she did cheat his homework a couple times.
Scotty
I'm sure.
slacked off in the class.
That's another thing I wish I had, because I didn't have any sisters that were close enough to me in age to benefit from like having them do my schoolwork, or being able to like,
Yeah.
My sisters were all like 3 years behind me or more.
Damn. Well, anyway, that's 20 minutes of pre-post show. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you on Monday.
For 30
Yeah.
minutes of pre-post show.
Okay.
38 minutes.